Good evening and welcome! It's race 3 of the Festive miniseries number 2. We've got the Puma P052, the same car that we drove last night, but tonight it is at the very nice Brazilian track, I believe, Guapore. As usual, we're with AMSUnofficial.net and the server is very full. We are having a few technical issues, but it's not server related, it appears to be game related. This series is only designed for 20 cars, but the track holds 34. So there are a lot more cars on track than the series is designed for, and being a 32-bit game, I think we're hitting the in-game memory limit. I've turned down a few settings, so fingers crossed we'll be okay. Anyway, quality is well underway. We've been through 3 minutes of it already. I've hardly done any practice whilst I've been dealing with a few of the issues. So I really should get out of track and cross my fingers that everything goes to plan. Right, let's take a little bit of fuel out. I've not had time to work out race fuel or anything, so very much an exercise of testing in this opening few laps of qualifying. Hopefully things will go okay. Full server 34. We did have 34. Down to 31 now. I'm hoping that people have toned down their settings slightly so as to not get memory limit issues. We'll come out with a nice pretty clear track, which is always good.
The caution flag is out.
There's that Sierra spins right in front of me.
Fast car approaching. Caution. Faster car approaching.
But they're way back.
Blue flag. Okay, your brake temperature is spot on. Okay, your tyre temps are looking good. Car right. Clear right.
The Ambercore's coming through. Okay, last corner. Try and put a lap together. Got a few people leaving and joining. Probably because they're getting game crashes when they hit the memory limit. Okay, turn 1. Down to third gear. Letting it come into the apex. Trying to feed the power in. There we go. More down to third gear. Wheels spinning slightly on exit. Hey there, Lee Jonga! Great to have you, Lee. Haven't raced with you for ages, Lee, which is a shame. Or it feels that way anyway. And hey, MN. A lot of races tonight indeed. I think what's happening is the game, let's say, is a 32-bit game. I think people are hitting the 32-bit memory limit because of there being so many cars out on track. So what I've done is I've reduced my track texture detail and my opponent detail to hopefully make it load some lower quality textures and free up some memory for what's important. And fingers crossed we won't get any more game crashes. We've had 2 already. Anyway, set a lap time. not a great one. 16th place, 1.8 off the pace. We can definitely do better. Oh, that's good. The guy was just coming out kept well clear, which is nice to see. We're up slightly. Good exit. Another good exit. Ooh, nearly half a second quicker. We'll take that, I think. Let's see a position or two. The 14th. Keep it in fourth gear this time. Does it work any better? Well, we're still up.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Ooh, picked up a lot of time there. Another 0.4. That puts us in the top 10.
Brake temperatures are good.
10th place it is. Turn 1 not very good this time. Every time it's crashed so far, when I've gone back to pits, which we're going to do shortly. Oh, we've crapped up that corner. Right, let's go and sort our fuel out for the race. Something I haven't been able to do yet. Because I think it doesn't crash. Right, 10 litres, 12 minutes of racing, so for the race. $39 minutes of racing. Too much. What is it? A 1 minute 13 lap. We need about 3 minutes. 33 minutes of driving should be enough. 31. What I'm looking at is the bottom left hand corner. You can see a couple of bits of information. I'm looking at the 33.14. 33 minutes and 14 seconds of driving should be more than enough to get us through the race. That's my race setup. I think we're happy with that. We've got enough time to go out and turn a few more laps. Let's take some fuel out. 16 litres is what we're going to take. Let's go and turn another lap, see if we can improve. Oh, we're out of the top 10. Darn it. Christ, we need 3/10 to go improve though. Whoa! That was a bit close. And Mr. Bayer needs to be a bit more considerate.
Could you exit the pit road? We're being shown the blue flag. Watch your right. All clear. 3 minutes to go.
reckon it's going to be very crazy in corner 1. Hope I don't have to start wielding the ban hammer.
Your brake temperatures are now within range. On your right. Watch your right. Clear right. Caution.
Oh, Mr.
Yellow
Lazarowski.
flag.
As he disappears, stage left.
The caution flag is out.
Yeah, Martin, excuse me, it is very much like the MX-5, really good fun to drive. And the shift has not helped, coupled with the big slide into turn 1. Might have my brake pressure set fractionally too high.
Watch out. Yellow flag.
We now have one more attempt. This is not going to be an improvement. One more attempt to get on to the or into the top 10. We're now in 12th.
The caution flag is out.
This traffic is not going to help us on our flying lap. Let's try and back off a bit without getting in the way of anybody else. Here we go then. Wind it up. Last ditched attempt. Here we go. There's not much space to play with, especially with somebody who's riding the brake down the straight. It's not going to help.
On your right. Still
Riding on the brakes to try and dive for the inside.
Yellow flag.
One car, come back in. We're ruining this lap. Keep on it with just for fun though.
Watch your right. Clear right.
We've already ruined our lap, so we won't get in the way of Diego, who might be on a flyer.
Caution.
Whoa.
Side. Clear.
Not easy to get a clean lap, yeah, with goods like this, we might have to start considering doing private qualifying. What vehicle tow? We've got no vehicle tow enabled on the server, as you can see, it's straight back to pit stair lucky. Are you seeing some sort of vehicle tow? Yeah, what they need to do, MS Unofficial, is David, I think they are hitting their memory limit. The guys need to reduce their in-game graphic settings. I have no idea what's happened there, Dare Lucky. I'm sorry about that. Why you got 6,000 seconds of tow. Some sort of game bug, I think. Definitely no tow enabled on the server. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes of warm up. Craig's now on, indeed he is. Oh, phew, good job Delicky that it's all sorted for you now. I do apologise for that, but I got 2 game crashes. Never seen before. I got AMS.exe runtime error. Never seen that before. I've had quit to desktop with no messages and things like that, but yeah, I have had 2 errors. But since I've turned down my graphic detail, the track texture level to medium, I think. I usually run everything max, but I know from past experience that with a big grid or with lots of different types of cars where lots of different models have to be loaded, that you hit the in-game memory limit and you don't always get a warning. The game is designed to give you a warning when you're nearing that limit, but I've rarely seen that warning. But I definitely, well not definitely, I'm 90% certain that any crashes that I've seen in-game is when the game itself has reached its memory limit. Chris apparently is struggling to get in, but Chris who? I'm not going to really start kicking people so that others can join. Yeah, definitely the 32-bit limit is being reached. Not always Delicky. I hope you are going to end it. So you're on the server, Delicky. Lucas, where are you? He's on the server. Excellent stuff. Yeah, you can disable replay saving. There's also an option to stop the replay from being saved to memory, because it can save to memory rather than to file. Both of those are an option. But the quick fix is to, for me anyway, just reduce graphic detail. I usually do actually run with opponent detail 1 click down for max, which is high. That usually sorts it out, but failing that, track texture detail is the other one. You don't really notice any difference, or I don't notice any difference by turning my track texture detail down a click or 2. And it, generally speaking, solves it every single time. Sorry for all the typing and chatting away. People saying that they're getting crashing. We are full server. I think we're 32, no, 34. We are full server. Right, better get out on track. 10th place on the grid after a few have failed to rejoin, I think. We're currently second in the series, so we need some decent points here. Hopefully everybody's considered it T1. They're going to need to be. Oh, look at that. An open server. Bit of a slide, but self-induced. Everybody been really good. Great to see for an open server. Very nice. Spinners.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Yellow flag. Watch your left. Keep right.
Again, self-induced, I think. Didn't see much contact. There could have been. Hard to tell. We've gained a few places. I was a bit wild on the exit. He's going to defend. I'm not going to bother going for the slipstream. No lag whatsoever, this is pretty good stuff. That disconnect. I suspect that is a disconnect for somebody. Or game crash. We're out on the marbles.
Brake temperatures are good.
Come on, car. Poor sequence there. Nikola Valenko is behind. He's got slipstream. He's going to make a move. He's gaining. Automobilista, part of Evo HUD, showing me move that he's moving to the left. Still feel like I'm learning the track a little bit. There's definitely pace to be found in certain corners. Yeah, this track supports 34, the mod supports 20, or the series supports 20, that's the Puma supports 20. We're running based on what the track limits us to do, which is 34 as I say. So that is why I think people are hitting memory limits. It is an easy fix, just turn down a few graphic details. Well, not everybody knows to do that. We're doing okay, still at over 15 running. I don't know how many people are running. I certainly see the top 15 are all running. Nicola keeping the pressure on. Roberto's just trying to move on him. I think he's made it work. I think I'm probably holding Nicola back a little bit. Very good drivers, Nicola. Raced with him a lot. Ah, sorry Martin. Yeah, it's race 3 of the series we're doing. You'd have been most welcome, sir, as you know. The battle that Nicola is involved with behind because of Roberto, giving me a bit of breathing space. Gaining on Wagner Matos. Next Puma race, not sure. We've had 2 in a row, or 3 in a row. Puma GTE, yesterday's Puma P052, and today's. It's probably going to be a little while. We might well be running a series of them. Oh, come on, I left plenty of space. Get tapped out the way like that. But he's let me back through, which is very considerate.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear, clear.
Over-egged it.
All clear. Clear left.
Scary there. Roberto being very generous though. He made that contact, pushed me wide. lent on me a little bit. He's definitely quicker, but he straight away gave that place back, which is great to see.
Left side, on your left. Keep right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear. Car left. Keep right. Hold your line. All clear. Left side. Watch your left. Clear. All clear. On your left. Left side. Still there. 3 wide. Still there. Clear.
Lovely pass there from Roberto. Great pass. And we stick with him, he's definitely quicker than me, I think.
Watch your left. All clear. Clear. Watch your left. Still there. Keep right.
I'd planned to cut back in, but Nicola snuck up the inside.
Clear. You're in P6. Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Oh, is Craig Patterson behind now?
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, I don't know what happened to that driver. Some sort of weird lag thing. Just disappeared and then reappeared behind me.
That's P5. Left side. All clear. On your
Whoa.
left. Clear left. Hold your line. Clear. Watch your right. Keep left. All clear.
Not sure who tapped me around there. Still over half the race left. No need to have big lunges like that just yet.
Car left. Clear. P7. Okay, your brake temperature is spot on.
Oh, completely missed a turn in.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. All clear. Clear. Left side. Keep right. Hold your line. Keep right. All clear. All clear. Car right. Clear. Clear right. Clear.
Intense racing. Oh, running wide. That's going to cost us. Oh, Lucas Bieber now.
Keep right. Keep right. All clear. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Keep right. Hold your line. Clear. That's P7.
Oh, Roberto's lost it. Saw him losing it in my wing mirror. His back end stepped out as he got onto the curbs on exit. Losing a place or two. Struggling to keep up with Lucas and Nicola. Just under 11 minutes to go.
Okay, your tire temps are looking good.
10 minutes now to go. spinner, something going on. Back off and let me through. Don't think so. Is he?
On your right, all clear.
Oh, scary moment. Back end starting to get lively on corner exit now. Senna behind. Getting pressure from Alexander Senna behind.
Your brake temperatures are right on.
Alexander closing in rapidly. 6 minutes on the clock. The curb that we didn't need.
Left side, car left, clear left. Just 5 more minutes.
Four corner. Bad exit speed.
Car left, car left. Watch your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Whoa! Close. Four minutes on the clock.
tire temps are fine.
Too deep. Can't catch Mr. Nikola Valenko. Mr. Senna is disappearing away from me in the purple Puma.
Pit stop requested. Pit stop postponed.
One and a half minutes on the clock.
Okay, we'll be ready for you. Hit now. Pit crew is ready.
Oh, what a pit.
Pit stop later.
Four cars all battling for position up ahead. Approximately 1.5 seconds, covering 4th to 7th. If they all start battling, we might just pick up a position or two.
Okay, your brake temperature is spot on.
Nope, no white flag, 2 more laps.
Caution.
Why did we change down to 3rd there? No idea. Haven't done that all the race.
Left side. All clear.
Oh, we picked up a place from Wagner Matos there. Do we get white flag?
Final lap.
Up to 7th.
You're in P7.
Oh, Jan, did you get taken out by Senna? Just seen that message. Sorry to hear that, sir. Here we go. Nice race.
Second flag.
Right, welcome to much action. Nikola Valenka managed to squeeze past. Alexander Senna did a good job, as did Lucas Bieber. Don't know where they were coming from. Wagner Matos, he did a great job. Oh, Mr. Roberto pushing me constantly. He was quicker, but he eventually made a mistake. Myself and Roberto had a bit of contact, but he was generous as anything. Gave the position back, which is great to see. And then we did lots of side-by-side stuff. So really nice stuff. Oh, I took you out on lap 1. Oh, sorry, Jan. Let's go see those standings, though. Quickly before the server rolls over, Erwin Schmidt brings home the win. 19 seconds ahead of Craig Patterson. Craig was battling hard with Dario Vallelunga for second place. Just 9 tenths separating second and third. Lucas Bieber brings home fourth. Alexander Senna 5th. Nikola Vilanko, great racer, he's in 6th place. Myself in 7th. Wagner Matos just made a mistake in the penultimate lap, I think it was. Dropped a couple of positions. He brings home 8th. Roberto Pignatoro, he brings home 9th. I think I just ruined Roberto's surname. Sorry, Roberto. And rounding off the top 10 is Joachim Biar. Michael Frey in 11th. Paulo Gomez in 12th. Karel de Meersman brings home 13. That's Vortlas. Check out his YouTube channel, Vortlas. Very, very good stuff over on that channel. The Cookie Monster is in 14th. Chris Davis in 15th. Chris Kazmakowicz in 16th. Marcus in 17th. 18th was Gustavo Vieira. 19th was Pachisk. 20th was the Rob of Thompson. Not sure what happened to Rob. Dropped a lap somewhere. I think he was involved in an early incident, but that one, on the whole, seemed fairly good, although I know Jan Mikros was taken out at some point. Todd Chiera is last of the finishers in 21st. Then we've got the DNFs. Johannes Muller ran out of fuel. A DNF for Agustin, Marcos, and Artur. Junior Messias in 26th was a DNF, as was Julio Cesar. 28th, an accident for Lucas Lazareski. Marcello Safadi was a DNF. Ed Sierra DNF. Luis de Mello, Diego Yamikos were all DNFs. And finally, Jagas 28 was a DQ. That was a full grid. 34 people on the track. Very, very good stuff. Good racing. The disconnects, I believe that people are seeing are not server related, game related. The game, the 32-bit program that it is, being pushed too hard. The cure for that, just in case you don't know, turn down track textures in your display settings in-game and maybe opponent detail, and that should save you a little bit of memory and allow you to run big grids like this without getting crashes. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been great to have you here. Well done. Craig Patterson, I think, started at the back and made it up to second, so great stuff for him. Thank you very much, and good night.